If you think building a complex app takes weeks of coding and back-end nightmares, think again. I just used Agentic AI to build a full-featured Christmas storytelling app in minutes. This isn't a prototype, it's a full production app that writes totally unique custom Christmas stories on demand using the power of GEMINI API and Firebase no-code. You give it a few details and the AI crafts a perfect personalized tale. And my personal favorite, the text-to-speech read-aloud feature. So the app can literally tell the story to you and your loved ones. I'll even show you the critical API error fix that stops most developers in their tracks. So stick around. By the end of this video, you have the skill to build any app you can imagine in no time. Let's get to it. To begin, we'll visit the Firebase Studio platform, which you can search in your browser, and we'll go with the first option, firebase.studio. Next, on the landing page, top right corner, click on Get Started. Now, we have the prototyping agent to the right hand side with a dialog box to input our high-level prompt, and I'll go straight to provide our prompt. So I'll start from the top and explain what we will need from the prototyper. So I'll say create a Christmas fiction reader app called Storytime AI-powered Christmas storyteller with energetic green, and I give it my green color code, starlight silver, magical aesthetic, dark red, and I give it my dark red color code, and we'll be able to preview this color code once it brings up the first draft. And now I'll provide the app's actual core feature we intend to get. Now I say include feature to generate a Christmas themed story from user text input. Design a simple text reader interface. Include an option screen where the user selects the story's tone, for example whimsical, scary, etc. and mood, e.g. cozy, adventurous, exciting. The app must have a text-to-speech TTS read-along feature that displays the story audio while highlighting the current sentence. And for the last point, I'll say use client device to store parameterized story templates. Use the client-side web or mobile platform's native text-to-speech API to perform the text-to-speech function. Do not use a paid third-party API. Okay, this is our high-level prompt, and I'll click on prototype with AI, and you'll bring up the first draft to show its understanding of the prompt I've just given. And now it's figuring out what we have given it. Okay, and here it gives us an idea of what it has understood from the high-level prompt we just gave it. So from the top, this is the name it proposes, which we can as well tweak to the exact name we intend to use. Next up, it presents the features. AI story generation. So this is AI powered, uses GEMINI. Generate unique Christmas themed stories based on user provided text input, story tone, and mood selections. Use a tool to incorporate this information from the parameterized story templates on the client device. Customizable tone and mood option screen for users to select story tone, for example, whimsical, scary, and mood, for example, cozy, adventurous. Text reader interface. Simple user-friendly interface for reading the generated stories. Text-to-speech, TTS, read along. Integrate native text-to-speech API for audio playback, highlighting the current sentence during the read along. Parameterize story templates. Store story templates locally on the client device for story generation. Story tone and mood shall be adjustable parameters for these templates, and we can go as well to add more features. Next up, we have the color or the style guidelines, beginning with the color, and here is the green, energetic green I had given it in the prompt, and here is the very light green, and as well we have the dark red, and this goes along with Christmas themed colors. The design, we have text reader layout optimized for comfortable reading, text body, iconography, use starlight silver. So this is where you use the starlight silver magical icons that capture the spirit of Christmas storytelling. We have animation, implement subtle magical animations during the story generation and text highlighting for an engaging user experience. And for the stack, that is for the engine that will be running this application, you will be using the services of GEMINI and GenKit from Firebase Studio. And for the UI or user interface, you'll be using TypeScript, Next.js, Tailwind, CSS, which are all industry standard, and we can customize. I'll click on edit here and give it the actual name we intend to use. Okay, so the name is Storytime AI powered Christmas Storyteller. Okay, so I've added one more point. Add other useful AI features so that it can get creative and propose something nice to us in line with the app we need. And I'll click on save, and it readjusts the strategy and presents us with an update. So in the update, we have the actual name we intend to use. And now for the AI features, it shows AI powered story suggestions. That's good. And every other thing stays the same. And from here, we can proceed to prototype this app and see what we get. So it's doing its magic. Okay, so right off the bat, after working on the prototype of our application, it brings up this error, and it's understandable. It says GenKit Error Failed precondition. Please pass in the API key or set the GEMINI API key or Google API key environment variable. So it needs to pass in GEMINI API in order to power our application. And it gives us the option here to the right. It shows it appears that your app needs a GEMINI API key. It shows here enter your GEMINI API key, and we also have an option to auto-generate an API key for our app. I'll go with the auto-generate option. So it's working on generating GEMINI API key. Okay, it shows updated GEMINI API key. So now it has generated and embedded the GEMINI API key into our application. So now we are confident our app is being powered by GEMINI. Now it says the first iteration of your app prototype is ready. Try it out in the preview window and describe the changes you would like to make below. Since it shows it has updated the GEMINI API key, we can restart our app. Awesome. And now our app displays properly with the first interface. It looks awesome, and we can proceed to check out what we have in this interface and see what to proceed with. And now to proceed, let's check out to see if our app has a landing page, so that on the landing page we can have a few highlights about this app before we proceed to the feature to generate our story. Normally when you click on app logo, it should take you to the landing page, and while clicking on this app logo, it is not taking any action. I'll navigate here one step back and see, okay, it shows we do not have a landing page, and we'll let the prototyping tool know about that. Okay, so here is my prompt. It's almost like a high level prompt as well. It's much textual, and here I'm saying, I just noticed the app has no landing page. Add a Christmas themed landing page with a hero section heading, caption, and image. Also add a features section with cards showcasing the various features of this app. Then provide a button to click to visit the current interface you have provided. Users should not need to log in before using the app features, and I'll submit. Okay, and here we have our landing page. Looks pretty precise. So it says story time, get started at the top, then create magical Christmas stories, unleash your imagination, and generate unique AI powered Christmas tales for the whole family to enjoy. Start crafting your story. Then features AI powered story generation, customize your tale, text to speech. To confirm the actual look of this interface, we can open in a new browser tab to view the complete interface, because currently we are viewing the app through the prototyper's interface window. So I'll click on open in new window. Good, and here we have the app on a new window. It looks pretty organized. Next up, we can as well customize this landing page. First, I see, even though it gives us a dark theme vibe, which is cool for a cozy story mode, we can as well let the app have theme options like dark and light mode or system mode, so that it gives a better user experience at any time of the day, and also taking into consideration the user's current environment lighting. So I'll go straight to provide the prompt. And here's my prompt. Awesome. Add a theme mode feature where user can choose between light, dark, and system mode, and I'll submit. Awesome, and here we have the customized landing page. So now we have the option to choose between modes, which gives a better experience. and we can proceed to do even a little more tweaks before we get back to checking out the actual features of the app. Okay, so here is my next prompt. I'm saying for the hero section, the heading text, caption and button should be above and the hero section image below. So it should separate it so that we can have a better view of the image and the captions as well. And I'll submit. Great, and this looks even better. Let's check again in the browser or refresh the tab. Okay, we can as well customize the image. Looks pretty bigger than we should need it to be. After checking out and seeing how stretched this web page looks, like having no padding both left and to the right side, everything is more stretched to the far extreme of this screen. We'll tell the prototyping agent to give some padding so that it should look similar to how we have it here, have some space to the left and to the right to make it look more presentable and organized. Also, we will change the heading here to our actual app name and supporting caption. Here's my prompt. On bigger screens like laptop screens and other bigger screens, give some horizontal padding. Also change the hero section title to Storytime AI Powered Christmas Storyteller, and I'll submit. Okay, this looks good and we can refresh here again. So now we have the left and right hand padding, but we can as well make some tweaks. But for now, we'll continue with another section, and as we customize the app, it will take note and make some automatic updates on its own as well. Let's revert back to our prototyping agent and give the next prompt. Let's try to customize the features section. Here's my prompt for the cards section. I'm saying customize the features section cards and give the cards some animation. Center the cards icon. So these are the cards icon. They all start to the left. It will be preferable to have the icons centered, and I'll submit. And here we have the update, just as would have liked it to be. Now we have some hover animation. We can go further to add even some background color change hover effect. Here's my prompt for the card style tweak. So I'm saying use these color codes to give the cards background color and hover effect: gold, starlight silver, magical aesthetic and red. Then I'll submit. So we should have a hover effect changing the card's background color to make it look even more stylized. So it has not applied the colors to the exact position we wanted, so I'm telling it roll back to previous app state, so we can as well undo changes we make on our application. So it's undoing what it has just implemented. Let's have it the way it was previously. And there it is, a fully functional, ready to share Christmas storyteller app built with zero code, all thanks to GEMINI and Firebase Studio. If you found this quick build tutorial helpful, hit the like button and subscribe for more agentic AI breakthroughs. Cheers!